Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. Sometimes the world that has been formed, that we were born into, isn't always so forgiving. And this manifestation of another in order to suppress, dominate, and hurt was geared to squash, to hinder, to harm. But that doesn't mean that this is how this vision has to be. It's up to each and every one of us in order to reimagine what our environment could be. And we all have the power to do this. And it all starts with how we imagine ourselves. So I am sending you added energy to clarify, to uplift, and enhance the inner knowing of you, the intuition that guides to you, the nudges that you receive, that they reflect on a personal level, that you're able to see, to transform, to transmute, to enhance and perfect every piece of you. And I'm sending you added energy of self-belief, self-empowerment, self-love, self-determination, and self-resilience. That if the world in the current stage of being dismantled and rebuilt with our intentions and our forward movement and our pivoted mindset, allowing everybody everywhere an equal opportunity to live the life that they've reincarnated to learn, to grow, and to evolve from, to give more clarity and depth, more insight, more wisdom, enhanced knowledge, and the ability to not only utilize your discernment with each choice you make, but the resilience and the motivation to stay with the positive choices that you have made and work on making your reality exactly how you envision it should be. And my reality, I envision, has equality for every single human. Everyone is equal. There is no one that's above another. And that we all use our naturally born gifts to not only enhance our world and our kin, but also the world around us, our community, our environment, our state, our city, whatever you want to look at your community to be, because a community is a group of people, and they don't always have the same mindset. But with your positivity and forward movement, and with your surety in what it is that you know is right for you, then other people too will get to understand that they also have the ability to control their future by the mindset that they hold and the direction in which they move. And that could all be because you showed them through your self-love, your self-worthiness, your self-compassion, your self-empowerment, or from you continuing to choose the value, the lessons, the comprehension, the wisdom, and the growth that comes with every situation. Not looking at things that they're black or white, not looking at gray as, distress or uneasiness, but to implement all the colors that live within you, your internal rainbow, when you're balanced and aligned and your chakras are, vibrating at the position in which you know that you feel that just settles right within you. And this happens with every motion we make when we continue to go in our forward path, regardless of what's seen or unseen. Because the feeling of already achieved is waiting for you to accept, to claim, to walk into. And I'm sending all of these energies to you to give you the strength and the courage and the determination and the resilience that you might need in order to continue to choose you. My lovely collective, whatever you do, you are never alone, and I am always sending energy to you. Positive, pure, enlightening, invigorating, energized, exhilarating, invited energy that will uplift, unite, and interconnect you with every other light essence, every other place. And together, we can certainly make everyone's life a place of worthiness by remembering who we are and what we came here to do. And that's to grow, to love, to evolve, to incorporate a spiritual existence within our 3D world by holding a higher value, a more pivoted mindset, recognizing that what we may not like could very well be aspects of us that we're not yet ready to heal, or even to recognize or to see. But in order to grow, we need to go to those places. And if you don't want to, not by yourself, it's all right, because I can travel with you if you'd like. Together, a group is always much stronger than a single individual. And you've got the largest group that there ever was that's in your corner, rooting on you for your success and your well-being. Not only is it the entire spirit realm that is positive and pure, and your teams and the divine, but it's also the inner divinity that lives within you that's rooting you on, showing you that when you walk in a space that's not yet defined, that gives you the ability to reimagine, to reconstruct the area in which you are walking toward by the mindset and the vibration that you hold. We all have this power, and we obtain leadership of it when we honor our choices, positive and pure. And then the new beginnings that follow with each new breath, exhilarating, exciting, and inviting. Because now we have a better remembrance, a better realization, a better recognition, a better way of recognizing all the glory that lives within us and not being afraid to show it, but to being embraced, held, shielded, and guided by the inner divinity that is you, that is me, that is in every light essence having a human experience. So it's not just one thing that we're doing. We're doing a multitude of things at one time. And we might not even be aware of that. But now you know that every choice you make, every decision, every mindset, every space that you allow life to live is a space in where growth always provides opportunities for enhancement, because there's always something to learn. There's always something to remember. There's always something to be hopeful for. And I am sending you bounds of energy to keep you focused and on your track toward your true destiny, toward your true path. Regardless of what hiccup may come, regardless of what energy might try to step in, you are more powerful than being confused or dragged backwards, because the resilience that lives within you is just as strong and just as courageous as you are. For your inner light is the captain of your self-empowerment, because usually we don't go against our light when we know that it vibrates and it uplifts us. But if you find yourself not sure or second-guessing your own divinity, then by all means give me a shout and let me know, because I will certainly remind you of what it is that I feel when we speak and what it is that I see when you decide that whatever choice you've made is the direction that you would like to go. And maybe it's not the right direction for other people, but maybe it's the right direction for you, because there's more to be gained, more knowledge to be processed, and more doable situations, right? Illuminated to your highest potential. But you'll never know if you don't step in, take that chance, and reimagine the space in which you live. And then reimagining the space that everybody else lives, that it's beneficial and positive and uplifting, and that we all interconnectedly help each other. Perfect, right? I'd rather certainly be helped by another in a positive form than be misguided by a denser, lower form that never really felt right with me to begin with. So now, when we all realize that we are in control of our destiny, then we know that we don't have to settle for what isn't for us, or what is beneath us, or what just doesn't feel right surrounding whatever the situation may be. Look for more clarity, and then seek the surety that comes along with your inner knowing. Don't doubt yourself. You'd never lie to you. Pretty much guaranteed. My lovely collective, no matter where you find yourself, I'm always sending you positive love and light and resilience and determination and motivation to find your way, to open up your doors that let your light shine bright. Trust. Take a step. You don't have to do it by yourself. If you want, I can come with you through your words, through my words, through energy, through recognition, through, comprehension. Because when we realize that we're all part of one, then maybe it won't be so hard to recognize the good that you see within everyone, not just the bad or the indifferent, but to give more life to the better aspects of existence and share that with every other light essence. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. My lovely collective, I am always sending you energy of self-realization, self-remembrance, self-recognition, self-determination, self-love, and most importantly, self-compassion and self-forgiveness. Because there's always a spot on the road that we walk, where we think we stood too long, we made, we were too vague, we didn't, jump right in, we observed for a while. So whatever hiccup you think that you're, blame of or for, let the self-forgiveness wash that away and understand that you're not in any blame, that you're right on time, and that you didn't miss any lessons, that the value is all gained within your timeline. And then when you remember your position, all of those energies, they won't mislead you. They'll direct you. But you'll know because it'll feel very loving and inviting. So if you have questions or not sure, by all means reach out, talk to me, because I can certainly explain to you that anything worth having never feels bad. It always feels uplifting. Clear sign. Never doubt. My lovely collective, I'm sure that this is an easy endeavor to figure out, but sometimes we get caught up on details. And if you find yourself in a detail that maybe doesn't flow so right, let it go. And then come back to it and see how much clearer your direction, your energy, your movements can be with a little bit of a break from pushing yourself too far in one direction. Self-compassion, self-forgiveness. My lovely collective, no matter where you find yourself today, I am always sending you love and light. From me to you, shine bright.